Hello and happy Tuesday. If you're watching this live or you're watching the recording, I hope that you're having a good day. For today's mindfulness moment, I want you to grab a scent or a smell that is pleasing to you. So if you want to grab an oil, a candle, a scented lotion that you like, but a scent that you find calming and pleasing. And the other thing, another prop you could add to this meditation would be if you have some kind of stone, rock, crystal. If you've been to a session with me, you know that I use different crystals and stones, and there's a couple places in the Rochester, Southeast Minnesota area that I use to get some of these. So if you're curious where to find some. But honestly, it could even be like a rock. It could be like a small figurine. It could be something that you can kind of place in the palm of your hand. To be honest, if you have nothing else, but maybe you have an oil, it could even just be holding on to an oil, something that kind of fits in the palm that you can bring focus and awareness to. Okay. So today's mindful moment is just going to be grounding into your body. And remember, with any of these mindful moments, number one, it doesn't have to be long. Even if for you, you can just listen to the first minute of this, great. Call it your mindful moment. I want you to remember all the moments add up and they all count and it all is meaningful. So do it for as long as you can. And then you can always replay this video again and play it through more if you have more time. The other thing is that I want you to always remember with these mindful moments is your mind is going to wander. That's just what it does. That doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. It just means that your mind is trying to do its job, which is to wander, to think, to solve problems. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that we're trying to shift into a different mode. We're trying to shift out of thinking mode and just into being mode. So when your mind wanders, that's fine. Notice it and gently and kindly bring your focus back just to your body, to your breath, to your stone, to the smell, but we're trying to just engage and be in this moment in more of that being mode. And remember, we operate so much of our day out of thinking mode, like thinking things through, planning, preparation, or out of doing mode, like executing, doing our plan. We operate out of those modes so often that it's normal that our system wants to flip back into them. And we're just intentionally creating space in this mindful moment to be in being mode. And however many times you have to bring your mind back to it is fine. That's the skill. The skill is practicing being in being mode. So you can always pause the video at this time if you're noticing the mind is really worrying. Pause and do a brain dump. There is a brain dump video in the folders. I just lead you through taking a few moments to jot down what's all in your head, get it out. But otherwise, if it's starting to be just a little bit quieter or the thoughts aren't coming as fast and you can focus on my voice, stay here. Find a comfortable, relaxed breathing pace. If it helps, in through your nose, out through your mouth, like you're blowing out birthday candles. grab the essential oil or the smell that you've chosen. And I want you to inhale the smell through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Do that for 3 more breaths. Inhaling the scent, letting go of what no longer serves you. After you take those 3 breaths, 1, if that's all you have time for today, that's excellent. Way to take a few mindful breaths in this moment. If you can stay on, I want you to grab, if you have found something to place in your hand, like a stone, or again, it could be even just an essential oils bottle, something though that's small that kind of fits in your palm. So I'm actually going to choose, I'm going to put some rose quartz in one hand because I like feeling how. So what I love about stones, honestly, is that there's different properties and there's so many different styles of like stones, crystals, whatever you want to call them. You can really find what you like based on, like, I like that on one side it's really smooth. On the other side, it's a little more rough and my thumb kind of fits right in. And my other hand holds another small one that I got. It's not quite like perfectly cube. It's got some, asymmetry differences, and it's really smooth and it's really small. I like each of them though, so I'm going to have one in one hand, one in the other. And I want you to stay focused on your relaxed breath. In through your nose, out through the mouth. And in this moment, I want you to practice when your mind wanders. Practice bringing your focus back to what's in your hand. Is it smooth? Is it rough? Do you like how it feels? Is it warm? Is it cold? And can you just connect your mind to your hands as they feel the properties of this object in this moment, in this time and space. This is a way for you to practice just being in your body, and it gives you something else to focus on or anchor into. If it's hard for you to anchor into your breath, you can anchor into that object in your hand. I want you to take 3 to 4 more calming breaths just for yourself, focusing on the feeling of calm. And at this point in time, I want you to choose. We did a little bit of exploration, but you can always choose what feels right for you. So before you take those 3 to 4 calming breaths, either switch out what you're holding on to, or go back to smelling your scent. Or maybe for you, for these last 3 to 4 breaths, you maybe just want to put a hand on your heart and another hand kind of over your belly, over your abdomen. So you pick what feels right, the smell, the stone, just your breath. And take 3 more breaths at your pace to close out this mindful moment. want you to send yourself some gratitude, some compassion, some kindness to self for taking time to breathe with me today. I always try to keep these short and sweet because I know you got a busy life. I know you got a lot of things to do. And I want to continue to show you that you can keep showing up for yourself in these mindful moments. Any and all makes a difference. And the shift and the difference that we can feel just with 5, 10, 15 minutes of practice. Have an awesome rest of your day.